September 30, 2022 saw the release of the greatest beer run ever on Apple TV+, giving the streaming service a new original film to add to its catalog. While most platforms are focused on putting out as many original movies as possible, Apple TV+ has gone with a quality over quantity concept. They may not have released a ton of original projects, but the majority have been well received, including one that won the coveted Best Picture prize at the Oscars. Those with Apple TV+ and Letterboxd accounts have helped make certain films the platform's most popular above all others. Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry, 2021. Some of the greatest musicians in history have documentaries about their lives, and Billie Eilish joined the ranks with The World's a Little Blurry. This provided fans with an in-depth look at the creative process behind the making of her debut studio album. That album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, racked up the Grammys, and seeing how it was made is intriguing. The relationship between Billie and her brother Phineas, who produced the album, is the heart of this story, and with so many fans, it's no wonder this was a hit for Apple TV+. Finch, 2021. Tom Hanks has established himself as an actor who can deliver when he is basically on screen by himself. He was mostly alone in The Terminal and had one of his best performances in Cast Away. While Finch might not rank among Tom Hanks' best films, he showcased his solo acting talents again. The story sees Hanks as the titular Finch who travels through a post-apocalyptic world with his dog and a robot companion who he built. Though not the most original or unique of movies, high praise went to the performance of Hanks and the impressive visuals. Boys State, 2020. Those who saw Boys State have raved about it. The documentary focuses on a group of teenage boys who come together to build a representative government from scratch while attending Boys State in Texas. Although 1,000 teens were involved, the documentary centers on a diverse group of 4, and it worked wonders, as it won awards at both the Sundance and South by Southwest film festivals. The film is both a haunting and hopeful look at politics and its potential future. Greyhound, 2020. Returning to a movie led by Tom Hanks, Greyhound also acts as something similar to a film he starred in before. Along the same lines as Captain Phillips, this sees Hanks star as the captain of a ship, except this story takes place during World War II. Based on a 1955 novel The Good Shepherd, the movie sees him attempt to lead his troops to survive a battle while severely outmatched and outgunned despite it being his first time in this position. The film makes incredibly great use of the short 90-minute runtime and is an easy watch. Cherry, 2021. On the surface, Cherry isn't the kind of movie you'd expect to be as popular as it was. A plot that focuses on a month's journey from a college student to a war veteran with PTSD to a bank robber who tries to fund his drug habit is the kind of premise that has been seen often. That being said, having the beloved Tom Holland in the lead role was more than enough to make people check this out. Reviews were unfortunately mixed, though praise was lobbied at the lead performances from Holland and Sierra Bravo. On the Rocks, 2021. The talented Sofia Coppola is one of the most acclaimed filmmakers in Hollywood today. From The Virgin Suicides to Lost in Translation to Marie Antoinette, her work is often well received, and that was the case again with On the Rocks. Pairing back up with Bill Murray, Coppola wrote and directed this story about a father, Murray, and daughter, Rashida Jones, who spy on the daughter's husband, Marlon Wayans, when she suspects he's having an affair. Of course, Coppola's writing made sure the father-daughter relationship was the core of the film and blended the emotion with strong comedy. Cha Cha Real Smooth, 2022. More people need to talk about how great Cooper Raiff already is as a filmmaker. His debut came in 2020's S# House, which was a critical darling, and his follow-up, Cha Cha Real Smooth, is garnering even more acclaim. Written and directed by Raiff, who also stars, the movie follows a man in his 20s struggling to find his place in the world who lands a job as a bar mitzvah host. He falls for a mother, Dakota Johnson, and befriends her daughter in this heartwarming comedy drama. Johnson is already being mentioned in Best Supporting Actress Oscar conversations. Wolfwalkers 2020. Despite its popularity among Apple TV Plus releases, Wolfwalkers still feel like it's overlooked. In terms of ratings and reviews, Wolfwalkers is one of the better animated movies in recent memory, and is Letterboxd's highest-rated Apple TV Plus original film. It acts as the third installment in co-director Tom Stewart's Irish folklore trilogy after The Secret of Kells and Song of the Sea. They don't connect story-wise, but all were well received. The plot focuses on a girl raised by wolf hunters who befriends someone who can turn into a wolf at night. The story, voice acting, and animation style were all highlights. The Tragedy of Macbeth 2021. Joel Coen, Denzel Washington, and Frances McDormand combined to make a recipe that screams Oscar bait. That's just what happened with The Tragedy of Macbeth, which is a beautifully made adaptation of William Shakespeare's legendary play, Macbeth. Although the traditional Shakespeare dialogue might be hard for some to get through, the acting is top-notch and the visual style is gorgeous. The Tragedy of Macbeth was nominated for Best Actor, Washington, Best Production Design, and Best Cinematography at the Academy Awards. Coda 2021. Speaking of the Academy Awards, history was made when Coda won Best Picture. It became the first movie to debut at Sundance Film Festival and the first to be distributed by a streaming service to win the top prize at the big ceremony. Winning all 3 Oscars, it was nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Supporting Actor for Tony Kotzer. Coda became an indie hit. The film tells the gripping story of a girl who is the only hearing member of her deaf family as she struggles with pursuing her own dreams or staying home to help those around her.